What if we told you that one country has ancient empires, floating cities, turquoise coastlines, dramatic mountains, world-class art, and food so good it will ruin every other trip for you? Welcome back to Wanderlist, where we bring you the most breathtaking destinations on Earth. Today, we're taking you on an unforgettable journey through the top 20 fantastic spots to explore in Italy, from the timeless ruins of Rome to the colorful cliffs of Cinque Terre, from the glamorous shores of Lake Como to the wild beauty of the Dolomites. This list will show you why Italy isn't just a destination, it's an experience. Whether you're planning your next trip or simply dreaming of one, this video is your ultimate guide to the very best Italy has to offer. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Wanderlist, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next travel countdown. It truly helps the channel grow and keeps these adventures coming. Ready to explore Italy's most fantastic places? Let's begin our journey. Number 1. Rome. Our journey begins in Rome, the Eternal City, a place where ancient history and modern life collide in the most spectacular way. Walking through Rome feels like stepping into a living museum. Around every corner, you'll find remnants of an empire that once ruled much of the known world. The Colosseum stands as a powerful symbol of Roman engineering and gladiator battles that once captivated thousands. Just steps away, the Roman Forum reveals the political heart of ancient Rome, where senators debated and emperors made history. And then there's the Pantheon, a 2,000-year-old architectural marvel with a dome that still amazes engineers today. But Rome isn't only about ancient ruins. Toss a coin into the Trevi Fountain to ensure your return. Wander through Piazza Navona. Sit on the Spanish Steps and watch the city move around you. And of course, indulge in authentic pasta carbonara, creamy gelato, and rich espresso. Rome isn't just a destination. It's a timeless experience that blends history, art, culture, and flavor into one unforgettable adventure. Number 2. Lake Como. Nestled at the foothills of the Alps in northern Italy, Lake Como has long been a retreat for aristocrats, artists, and travelers seeking beauty and tranquility. Its deep blue waters are framed by dramatic mountains and elegant villas that line the shoreline, creating one of the most refined landscapes in the country. The town of Bellagio, often called the Pearl of the Lake, charms visitors with cobblestone stairways, colorful houses, and waterfront cafes. Verona offers a quieter atmosphere, with romantic lakeside promenades and botanical gardens overlooking the water. Across the lake, Como itself blends historic architecture with a relaxed, upscale vibe. One of the best ways to explore is by ferry, gliding from village to village while taking in views of grand estates like Villa del Balbianello and Villa Carlotta. The changing light over the lake, especially at sunrise or sunset, gives the scenery a soft, cinematic quality. Lake Como isn't about rushing. It's about slow mornings, scenic boat rides, and evenings spent dining beside the water. It feels polished yet peaceful, a destination that balances natural beauty with timeless elegance. Number 3. Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre is a collection of 5 small fishing villages clinging dramatically to the cliffs of the Ligurian coast. Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore. Each village has its own character, but together they create one of Italy's most photogenic landscapes. Colorful houses stack against the rugged cliffs, overlooking the deep blue sea. Narrow streets lead to tiny harbors where fishing boats rest, and locals gather in the evenings. There's a simplicity here that feels refreshingly real. One of the best ways to experience Cinque Terre is on foot. Scenic hiking trails connect the villages, offering panoramic views of terraced vineyards and sparkling coastline. For a different perspective, hop on a train that runs through tunnels carved into the cliffs, linking each village in minutes. Spend your time swimming off rocky shores, enjoying fresh anchovies and pesto, a regional specialty, or sipping wine produced from grapes grown on steep hillside terraces. Cinque Terre isn't flashy. It's intimate, rustic, and deeply charming, a place where life moves slower and nature shapes everything around you. Number 4. Vatican City. Right in the heart of Rome lies the world's smallest independent country, Vatican City. Though tiny in size, it holds enormous cultural, artistic, and spiritual significance. The moment you step into St. Peter's Square, you feel the grandeur. Designed by Bernini, the sweeping colonnades embrace visitors from around the globe. Inside St. Peter's Basilica, you'll find one of the most breathtaking churches ever built. Look up at Michelangelo's dome and take a moment in front of his masterpiece, the Pietà. Then comes the Vatican Museums, home to one of the greatest art collections on Earth. As you walk through endless galleries filled with Renaissance treasures, it all leads to the highlight, the Sistine Chapel. Standing beneath Michelangelo's ceiling, especially the creation of Adam, is a moment you won't forget. Whether you visit for faith, history, or art, Vatican City offers a profound experience. It's a place where centuries of devotion, power, and creativity come together in one extraordinary space. Number 5, Florence. Next, we travel to Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, and a city that feels like a masterpiece in itself. Florence is where art, architecture, and creativity change the course of history. The skyline is dominated by the magnificent Florence Cathedral, known as the Duomo. Its red-tiled dome, engineered by Brunelleschi, remains one of the greatest achievements of the Renaissance. Climb to the top for panoramic views over terracotta rooftops and rolling Tuscan hills. Inside the Uffizi Gallery, you'll stand face-to-face with works by Botticelli, Leonardo da Vinci, and Michelangelo. And in the Galleria dell'Accademia, you'll find Michelangelo's David, a sculpture so detailed and powerful it almost feels alive. But Florence isn't just about museums. Stroll across the Ponte Vecchio at sunset. Explore lively piazzas filled with street musicians and local cafes. Taste traditional Tuscan dishes paired with regional wines. Florence is elegant, intimate, and deeply inspiring. It's a city that celebrates beauty in every form, and once you experience it, it stays with you forever. Number 6, Venice. Venice is unlike anywhere else on Earth. Built on more than 100 small islands and connected by a maze of canals and footbridges, this floating city feels almost unreal the first time you see it. There are no cars here, only boats, gondolas, and the gentle sound of water against centuries-old buildings. Start in St. Mark's Square, the grand heart of Venice. The golden mosaics of St. Mark's Basilica shimmer in the sunlight, while the Doge's palace reveals the political power the Venetian Republic once held. Climb the Campanile for sweeping views over terracotta rooftops and the lagoon beyond. But the real magic of Venice happens when you wander. Get lost in narrow alleyways, cross quiet bridges, watch gondoliers glide through the canals, visit the colorful islands of Burano and Murano, known for lace-making and glass-blowing traditions. At sunset, when the crowds thin and the light reflects off the water, Venice feels deeply romantic and timeless. It's fragile, beautiful, and unforgettable. A city that doesn't just sit on the water, but seems to float on history itself. Number 7, Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast is pure Mediterranean drama. Stretching along southern Italy's coastline, this UNESCO-listed paradise is famous for its steep cliffs, pastel-colored villages, and impossibly blue sea. The town of Positano tumbles down the hillside in a cascade of pink, peach, and yellow buildings. Amalfi, once a powerful maritime republic, offers historic charm and a striking cathedral at its center. Ravello, perched high above the sea, rewards visitors with panoramic views and elegant villas surrounded by lush gardens. Driving along the winding coastal road is an experience in itself. Every turn reveals another breathtaking view. Spend your days swimming in hidden coves, lounging on pebble beaches, or taking a boat tour along the coast to see it from the water. The Amalfi Coast is also about flavor. Fresh seafood, handmade pasta, and locally grown lemons transformed into bright, refreshing limoncello. It's glamorous yet authentic, lively yet peaceful. Whether you're watching the sunset over the Tyrrhenian Sea or exploring its cliffside villages, the Amalfi Coast delivers postcard-perfect beauty at every moment. Number 8, Tuscany. Tuscany represents the Italy many travelers imagine. Rolling hills dotted with cypress trees, medieval hilltop towns, and vineyards stretching toward the horizon. This central region is less about a single landmark and more about an atmosphere, one defined by simplicity, beauty, and tradition. Drive through the countryside, and you'll pass golden fields, stone farmhouses, and winding roads that lead to towns like Siena, San Gimignano, and Montepulciano. Each offers historic squares, Gothic cathedrals, and narrow streets that seem untouched by time. Wine culture is deeply rooted here. The Chianti region produces some of Italy's most respected wines, and visiting a family-run vineyard offers a personal glimpse into centuries-old traditions. Food is equally central to Tuscan life. Rustic bread, olive oil pressed from local groves, hearty soups, and perfectly grilled meats. Tuscany invites you to slow down, watch the sunset over the hills, share a long meal outdoors, listen to the quiet hum of the countryside. It's not just a place you visit, it's a way of life that stays with you long after you leave. Number 9. Sicily. Sicily, the largest island in the Mediterranean, feels like a world of its own. Influenced by Greek, Roman, Arab, and Norman civilizations, its culture is layered and distinct from mainland Italy. Mount Etna dominates the eastern skyline, one of Europe's most active volcanoes. You can hike its slopes, explore lava fields, and witness a landscape shaped by fire. Nearby, the ancient Greek theater of Taormina offers sweeping views of the sea with Etna rising behind it. Palermo reveals a fascinating blend of architectural styles, from Byzantine mosaics to Arab domes. Markets buzz with energy, offering street food like arancini and cannoli that reflect the island's diverse heritage. In the Valley of the Temples near Agrigento, remarkably preserved Greek ruins stand against a backdrop of olive trees and open sky. Sicily also boasts stunning beaches, from the clear waters of San Vito lo Capo to hidden coves along its rugged coastline. Raw, vibrant, and deeply authentic, Sicily combines dramatic landscapes, powerful history, and bold flavors into an experience that feels both ancient and alive. Number 10. Sardinia. Sardinia feels different from the rest of Italy. Wilder, more untamed, and deeply rooted in its own traditions. This Mediterranean island is famous for its crystal-clear waters, but beyond the beaches lies a culture that has evolved independently for centuries. The Costa Smeralda is known for its turquoise sea and smooth granite coves, where the water is so transparent it almost feels tropical. Yet, just a short drive inland, you'll find rugged mountains, ancient stone villages, and shepherd communities that still preserve old customs and dialects. One of Sardinia's most fascinating features is the Nuraja, mysterious stone towers built over 3,000 years ago, scattered across the island. These prehistoric structures add a sense of mystery to the landscape. Food here reflects the island's pastoral history. Roasted suckling pig, handmade pasta like colurgiones, and strong local cheeses define the cuisine, often paired with Cannonau wine. Sardinia offers space, wide horizons, quiet beaches, and open countryside. It's a place to disconnect, breathe deeply, and experience an Italy that feels raw, proud, and beautifully untouched by time. Number 11. The Dolomites. In northern Italy, the Dolomites rise dramatically from the landscape, their jagged limestone peaks glowing pink at sunrise and sunset, a phenomenon known as enrosadira. This UNESCO-listed mountain range offers some of the most striking alpine scenery in Europe. The region blends Italian and Austrian influences, visible in the architecture, language, and cuisine. Towns like Ordise and Cortina d'Ampezzo serve as gateways to outdoor adventure. In summer, hiking trails wind through alpine meadows, past crystal-clear lakes like Lago de Braies, and up to panoramic viewpoints that feel almost surreal. In winter, the Dolomites transform into one of the world's premier ski destinations, with vast interconnected slopes and charming mountain lodges. But beyond adventure, there's serenity here. The air feels sharper, the pace slows, wooden chalets sit beneath towering peaks, and cows graze in open pastures. The Dolomites offer a side of Italy that surprises many travelers, dramatic, peaceful, and powerfully connected to nature. It's a landscape that feels both grand and grounding at the same time. Number 12. Bologna. Often overlooked in favor of Florence or Venice, Bologna is one of Italy's most authentic and livable cities. Known as La Grassa, meaning the fat one, it has earned its reputation as the culinary capital of Italy. This is the birthplace of tagliatelle al ragù, the original version of what many know as Bolognese sauce. Fresh pasta shops line the streets, and traditional trattorias serve dishes rooted in centuries-old recipes. Architecturally, Bologna is defined by its porticos, nearly 40 kilometers of covered walkways that protect pedestrians from sun and rain. Its medieval center features two leaning towers, Torre degli Asinelli and Torre Gardasenda, which have stood for centuries. Bologna is also home to the oldest university in the Western world, founded in 1088. The student population gives the city energy, yet it never feels rushed or overly touristic. Climb to the Sanctuary of San Luca for sweeping views over red rooftops, or simply spend an afternoon in Piazza Maggiore watching daily life unfold. Bologna feels genuine, grounded, and deeply Italian, a city that wins you over slowly through flavor, history, and atmosphere. Italy is more than a country. It's a collection of experiences. From ancient empires and Renaissance masterpieces to dramatic coastlines, alpine peaks, volcanic landscapes, and quiet medieval towns, every region offers something distinct. These 20 destinations reveal the many faces of Italy: bold and refined, chaotic and peaceful, historic and vibrant. Whether you're drawn to art, nature, food, architecture, or culture, Italy delivers depth far beyond expectations. The real magic happens when you experience it for yourself, walking through centuries-old streets, tasting regional flavors, and watching the light change across landscapes that have inspired generations. If this journey across Italy inspired you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Wanderlist for more unforgettable destinations around the world. Until next time, keep exploring.